Hey there, thanks for clicking. It's a busy Friday across HISD. Today we're sharing the full results of our winter family sentiment survey and what families are saying about their schools and the district. Plus highlights from last night's board meeting, including approved CTE expansions and a recognition for the students in the Miles Ahead Scholars Program. We've also got a news story from Kashmere High School spotlighting the theater arts program. And students across the district are honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. through art, innovation, and powerful voices. Plus, important reminders on pre-K and school choice. It is Friday, January 16th. Well, last week we shared some early results from our winter family sentiment survey, and now we're sharing the full results. Now, across the district, more than 90% of participating families shared positive views about their experience in HISD, and many families also said that they believe their schools are improving and that the district is headed in the right direction. In fact, 84% would recommend their child's school. 79% say their school is improving, and 67% also believe that overall HISD is improving. Participation in this survey more than doubled, giving us valuable insight into what's working and where we can continue to grow. Most importantly, thank you to the families who took the time to share your feedback. Your voices matter, and these results will help guide how we continue to improve instruction, support students, and strengthen communication with our families. We appreciate you being a part of this work and this progress for us. Well, last night was our January board meeting right here at Hattie May. The board approved changes to CTE programming at Heights, Kashmere, Northside, and Waltrip High Schools. Now, as we've been reporting, these schools are part of the CTE expansion at the Barbara Jordan Career Center, where all students will have access to 16 high-demand career programs, which is far beyond what's currently available at their home campuses. And we had a great week with staff and students at the center. Check this out. We want to extend a big thank you to the media outlets who stopped by for a visit. Now, HISD's Executive Director of CTE, Jillian Quinn, and CTE Coordinator Diana Melina Barrios Ocampo led reporters on a tour of the expanding center right off the East Tex Freeway. And with this expansion, enrollment at the center is expected to grow from 906 students to more than 4,000 by the 2028-29 school year, putting more students on a path to industry-aligned careers. Now, you can read more about the CTE expansion on our website. That's houstonisd.org, and then click on the HISD Now button. Now, on this page, you'll find that story as well as more district news and videos.
And I'm honored to be here with HISD, Superintendent Miles, and your trustees and the community to honor these young men.
Also, a big thank you to Senator Boris Miles for attending last night's board meeting and to the students in the Miles Ahead Scholars Program. They were also recognized last night. Now, the Miles Ahead Scholars Program is an academic and college readiness honors program for Black and Latino male students in HISD.
Kashmere High School, the Miles Ahead Scholars Program is...
And speaking of, we recently highlighted the program right here on HISD Now as part of Campus Close-Up. We've been at Kashmere High School this week, and I got to talk to two students there who were part of the program. And they shared with me just how much this program is helping them prepare for college and life after high school. Go check out that story. It's up across all of our social media channels.
The theater arts program is more than just curtains, lights, and costumes.
And today's news story from Kashmere is on the school's theater arts program. I caught up with the theater arts teacher to talk about how students are working alongside band, dance, and visual arts to create meaningful projects that are building confidence, creativity, and real-world skills. And if you're part of the Kashmere community, all of our stories from the school are in this playlist on the channel. I'm also dropping a link to it right below in the description of this video, so be sure to check it out and share it. Well, families with little ones, remember the pre-K application opens next week on January 21st. Also on that day, we're kicking off the first round of virtual parent information sessions. This is for any families who may need help or have any questions. Now, everything you need, though, including the QR codes to join those virtual sessions, are all online on the School Choice website. That's schoolchoice.houstonisd.org, and then click on the button that says pre-kindergarten. I'm also putting a link for you in the description of this video. And for our families with older students, remember, School Choice Phase 1 applications are being accepted until February 27th. We've also got 2 School Choice fairs coming up, one in February and another in April. Everything you need, again, is online, and I'll drop a link for you in the description of this video. Also next week, our Families and Community Engagement team is hosting their first Parent Power Session at the Families Connection Center located right here at Hattie May. Now they'll be discussing attendance expectations and requirements, the enrollment process, and other support services. Now this is open to all HISD parents. This is happening on Thursday, January 22nd at 9 a.m. and the QR code to register is on your screen right now. Well, take a look at this. Computer science students at Eastwood Academy in Southeast Houston are honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with a massive mosaic created entirely out of Rubik's cubes. Look at that right there. Those right there are 588 cubes twisted and turned to form a detailed portrait of Dr. King. Now, students learned how to solve Rubik's cubes and mastered specific color patterns to assemble the final image you see right there. Certainly a great way to blend problem solving and perseverance into a visual tribute to Dr. King's legacy.
Follow me to a place where there shall be no labels that divide us into people, but where we see each other as only God's people.
And in case you missed it, earlier this morning, we live streamed the MLK Jr. Oratory competition on the HISD Now YouTube channel. Now, this annual event brings together students from Chicago, Dallas, and Houston to share original speeches inspired by the teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Great job to all of the students who participated and shared their voices and powerful speeches. And don't forget, all HISD schools and offices will be closed on Monday in observance of Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Classes resume on Tuesday, January 20th. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.